You're listening to Rockers for Wildlife Radio with Paul Paget, only on LA Talk Radio.
Hey, it's Paul Paget. We're back in the driver's seat today, and it's feeling good. I like it a lot. How's everybody doing?
Doing really good. I'm doing good.
Great.
How you guys?
What about the rest of y'all that are in here?
We're ready to rock.
I love it when they're ready to rock. You know what we're going to do? Let's get a couple things set up real quick. Do I hear music?
A little.
Oh, that's next door. Hey, that's not me playing that music, everybody. Okay, we're getting leakage in here from over here. Anyway, don't worry about that. I was going... I didn't cue up any music, but I'm sure getting one hell of an accompaniment line there. Hey, we've got amazing people here. We have got some stuff happening that is beyond words. We got Standing Rock going still. Mm-hmm. And boy, it's just painful. It just hurts that all of that's going on. But we're going to talk about it some more. We have Doug and we've got Lori, and they're out there at Standing Rock. And we have got some of the elders we're going to be speaking with. So this is a golden moment, and I'm working on trying to get there for Thanksgiving. And we're going to film. So we're going to work on that and make sure that happens. But let me introduce you to everybody. I have Gunnar Krogman. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Tell everybody a little bit while you're here, just a brief quickie.
Well, so I met Lori Woodley about a month ago. Everything's been going pretty fast. This is my third trip to LA in the last month. And she invited me out because I'm sort of a link. I'm from a Rosebud Sioux Tribe reservation in South Central South Dakota. So I kind of have, my perspective from growing up there. And, I'm actually here for work, too. So I'm representing the tribe. I work for Tribal Communications.
Oh, so nice.
We're planning on going up to Standing Rock this week to help with our part as much as we can do with media, getting the right information out.
Right.
And so it ties in and it really works well with. And then I make music, so you'll hear some of my music.
Yeah, and we're gonna be playing some of his stuff. It's good. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's done some live stuff too. I saw that video you were doing. Yeah. We're going to come back around and wrap that baby up though. Yeah. But I tell you what, I've got Jennifer Sanders here. She was at a movie premiere that I was at over at Raleigh Studios. Yes, and it was amazing. And she walked by, and a lot of work I did in Hawaii. I was around a lot of essential oil people, and so they were dousing me with this stuff constantly just to keep me vibrant and going. I was on the road all the time, and so Jennifer came up and dumped that stuff all over me, and I was just revived and back. Say hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
What you been up to, Mama?
Oh, just changing the world one day at a time, right?
I like it. That's all you can do is one day at a time. Yesterday was a canceled check. Tomorrow's a promissory note. And today is cash, baby.
Cash only.
Oh, yeah. And then we have Tanner Woodley. How's it going, brother?
It's going really good.
Nice. Turn that mic towards you. Just grab the boom. There you go. Nice. What you been up to, brother?
Not much. I've been hanging out, working with All It Takes, and I got back from Standing Rock about a week ago, and I was up there for about a week and a half.
Nice. Tell everybody who your mom and sister is.
My mom is Lori Woodley, who's been on the show a couple times. She's up in Standing Rock right now. My sister is Shailene Woodley, who is an actor.
What's she acted in?
Really involved in Standing Rock. She was in The Fault in Our Stars. She was in Divergent, and she's going to show on HBO that's coming out pretty soon.
I heard.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. She's such an amazing, talented individual. I met Lori and Shay at the Global Green Awards. And so that's how all this tied together. It was amazing. So as my grandpa used to say, I'd rather network than not work. And I was networking that night. It was nice. And then we have Kelly. Kelly. Kelly, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How
Pull
are
that
you?
mic over to you. All right. They're having to share a mic.
Yeah, it's a little weird with this thing in my face.
I threw Tanner and Kelly into the fire because they were just coming as patrons, bringing their friends and hanging. So I said, you know what? We're putting mics on you and headsets. You're in the fire now. Oh, yeah.
Baptism by fire.
Yeah. What you been up to?
I'm just doing the Young Living Essential Oils. We're really trying to get our Drops of Change team off the ground and get into hospitals and hospice and try to integrate the oils with what's already going on with like healing, and there's so many benefits to them.
Are you running into a problem holding the bottle up to get the IV connected onto it to drop that into them?
Well, so far here, our upline, Tracy Griffiths, she's actually in Ecuador right now, and I believe today she is getting, isn't it today that she's getting a frankincense IV?
It could be.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I love getting a Frankenstein IV. I mean, a frankincense or what, a frankenberry or whatever it is. One of the two or three. It's a
want someone to
franken
touch you.
something, yeah. I love frankenberry. Too bad it's fattening. I'll tell you, this is just a golden moment. We've got Lori Woodley and Doug. They are up at Standing Rock right now, and I'm going to. Are you all out there, Doug, Lori?
We're out here.
We got a room full of us.
Oh man, what's shaking, Mama and brother?
Winter's here tomorrow out here.
So you're going to have to put your Speedo up?
You're going to have to what?
You're going to have to put your Speedo up now.
Yeah. So,
Sorry, threw you there for a loop.
We're looking at winterizing, but actually there were a couple of people swimming in Cannonball River yesterday, crazily enough, but that's another story.
Interesting.
So yeah, we got a shock just looking at how many summer and 2-season tents are still up out there. So.
Right, absolutely. You all had a couple things you were talking to me about. We're going to swing back around to you throughout the show, and because they're up at Standing Rock, everybody, and this is a very serious issue that's going on right now that needs major attention. Let me tell you, riot police have injured over 100 people defending Standing Rock burial grounds, and that is, we live in America, gosh damn. This is crazy. What is happening on this planet, let alone our own soil? I mean, I'm kind of equal across the board around the planet, but in America, just not seeing how that's working out. And they're indiscriminately blasting OC spray on peaceful, unharmed people. Now, here's the other part. I heard they were locking people up in dog cages and putting barcode numbers on them. Is that correct?
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, Lori shared that with me. Lori, that's true, right?
It wasn't actually barcodes, but they were getting numbered as prisoners, and they were in dog cages. And yesterday, people were just getting tasered and pulled out of cars as they were attempting to leave a protector rally.
And I'll tell you, these rubber bullets, I'm looking at pictures right now of a young man that was a teenage boy. This is a teenager. I don't know about any of you all, but I can tell you right now, it's an area where I draw the line. If they shot my son with a rubber bullet, all hell's going to break loose. And this is just atrocious.
Hey, Paul.
Yes.
Paul?
Yes.
We have somebody here with us. We have somebody here with us who actually sister's car got shot up yesterday. He can talk about that.
Oh, excellent. Why don't you take a couple minutes and share that experience with us? Who are we talking to?
My name is Ernesto.
Hi, Ernesto.
Nation.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. The energy of camp really just
nice.
It makes you feel alive.
I'm telling you. So you got shot at?
No, I didn't. My sister's car.
Wow.
The back windows were shot out today during March. That was a ceremony.
Wow.
And they were told to leave. And on the way out, they got the spike strips out, and so they were targeted. And they pulled everybody out of the car, arrested. They shot out the vehicle. After they were already arrested, they went ahead and kept beating the car. And now it's rough because we can't get the vehicle back out because they're saying it's for evidence. But in reality, I feel like they're trying to cover up their evidence because they're saying they shot beanbags, and in reality, there's live rounds being shot. And this is not the first incident. There's another Arizona girl, my sister Vanna, another girl I call her my sister because that's the love we have out here for one another.
Absolutely.
And we grow into this beautiful family out here, and that energy is amazing every single day. As hard as they beat us and as hard as they spray us, we come back to camp and we rejoice, you know. And so the first incident was actually, I think, a worker, and they were actually on another march, a ceremony march, and they caught it on a Facebook live feed, and the guy pretty much pistol whipped her away from his vehicle, and the phone actually got stuck on the side step, so it shows him firing off, I think, 7 rounds, and that's what we're dealing with now. Is they're beginning to use live rounds, and it's hurtful because all you want to do is just love people and just plant that seed, and we just want them to know that everything we're doing is not to hurt nobody. Everything we're doing is to heal Earth because we've been taking too long from her. We've been stripping her of this beauty that she has, this nurturing thing that she's given us, and we took that for granted. And when that hurt hits, you kind of begin to understand why we're really here, and that's our purpose on this earth as humans, is to connect with one another, and through that love we build something greater. And that's what's going on out here at Standing Rock. So as much hurt as they try to implement into our people, and I say our people because these are all my brothers and sisters, and we are all indigenous.
Absolutely.
Every color, people keep talking about color, but there's no color out here. You can't put a color on love, and that's growing every single day, you know. And it does choke me up because it hurts what they're doing to my brothers and my sisters, my aunties, my mothers, my nieces and nephews. That's how we see one another. We're no longer greeting one another, judging one another. We're embracing and
absolutely.
It's really rough to really.
It's very frustrating.
Why there's so much hate when all you want to do is allow them to know that let's love one another and grow into something better. Because
well, here's the thing I'm going to state to you. I'm a life coach, so I'm going to just say this. You know, one of the things, we can't control what our government does to us, and we've been in that position forever. And what they're doing up there, it's against the law beyond words. They're making it up as they go, and it's just something that is unacceptable. And I want everybody that's listening and going to listen to our archives, take a stand. It is important that our voices are heard, because if it's not Standing Rock, it's something else. It doesn't stop there. And so it's a continuation. We're going to come back around to that, but let's change the mode a little bit here, because that gets really somber and deep, and I don't want anybody trying to drive their car off a bridge or anything because they're just so sad. You know? So you know what we're going to do? I'm going to put you all, let's just stay on board with us. I'm going to swing back in and out as I'm talking here to Gunner about what's going on, and thank you for sharing that with me. We're going to pull away for a song. This is Gunner, Up and Down. Let's jump up and down, baby. Camera. Hey.
I know life sometimes seems impossible. It's a roller coaster that rises slow. Can't press rewind and go back to before you fell down. Now you wanna jump overboard. It goes up and down, 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 up call your own. No place to call home. On a chase, you're alone. Life's a waste, just want a taste to be a king on a throne. I promise, ain't afraid to be honest. On a day I ran away, had better days. The worst was upon us. My mom worked her hardest, taught me to love no matter what. She always loved me regardless. Let me ask you where your heart is. That's where the start is. The star was born inside of you all along. Reach up, that's where the bar is. That's where you said it, and who said you can't make it? You must prove me wrong. I sit here contemplating like, what should I do? I guess I gotta do it all. Work and finish up school. I go in hibernation. I can keep the people waiting, keep these tracks in circulation. Good vibes be vibrating like. Good vibes be vibrating like. Yeah. Good vibes be vibrating like. Life sometimes seems impossible. It's a roller coaster that's rising slow. Can't press rewind and go back to before you fell down. Now you wanna jump overboard. It goes up and down, 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 up and down. Up and down, almost a century writing music. Eventually I had to do it for real. Be myself and be real. Do my part and fulfill what was always in my heart. Since I started making music, I parted from making music, so pardon my absence. Since I can remember, our people in need of hope. Our children in need of better. Our people were trying to cope with our past being broke so fast to stereotype when you don't know our past and the prediction. Living in these conditions on land that's always ours. Saying that it was given, can't make it a modern living. Our task, it's our decision. Are we gonna give up or outlast with our traditions? We're fighting for our lives, the outcome won't lie. The stats of suicide is hard out here. Praying so hard out here. Yeah, we're fighting for our tribes, our strength and our pride. Outlast the genocide, it's hard out here. Praying so hard out here, praying so hard out here. Life sometimes seems impossible. It's a roller coaster that's rising slow. Can't press rewind or go back to before you fell down. Now you wanna jump overboard. It goes up and down, 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 up and down. Up and down and up. Sing it with me. Goes up and down, 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 up and down and up. Listen, you're an individual surrounded by people. You are who you become. Together we're strong. Get along as a race, as a people, as one.
Ooh, I like it a lot. That was you on instruments and singing, right? Whoa. We got another song coming here? What happened here, boss?
Probably just went right into the next track.
You know what? I'm liking where it was heading, though. Boy, that was a Freudian move. Yeah, so what was the inspiration on that song?
Well, actually, so the event that you seen, Lori and Shailene were at the Black Hills Powwow Youth Day Symposium. I just wanted a song to connect with the students that I was going to be performing for.
Yeah.
So that's originally how it was made, but it's so much more than that. I mean, it just ended up reaching a broader meaning than just that. So.
It got me inspired. I like it. That was really good. Wow. So that switched us into a whole nother mode right there. And you know what? I'm going to take this to a whole nother level. We've got Jennifer here, and let me share a couple things with you. She's a dynamic healer. She's in the healing arts as a practitioner specializing in polarity therapy. Say that 3 times fast. She's in cranial sacral unwinding therapy. Is that what you just did to me? Holy mackerel. Oh my God. She pulled out these tuning forks. I felt like a piano. It was crazy. That was a good note. I like it. Yeah, that was good. Wow, I got lost in that tone too. As a musician, I'm all about frequency and tone.
Vibration, sound. Love it.
Man. Jennifer, she's a graduate also of Southwest Institute, and that's in healing arts, right?
It is.
That's really good. I can tell your healing arts are working really well.
You just like my art.
I do. I do like your art. And she has a degree in mind-body transformational psychology. Wow.
I know,
Say
all
that
these big
3
words.
times fast. Say it 1 time right. Jennifer's dedication to evolution of humanity includes a variety of charitable works. Also, she's dealing with children with cancer, HIV, and AIDS in that community, and the homeless, as I have a big affinity for. And Jennifer's philanthropic endeavors have brought profound healing and change to people from all walks of life. Let's talk about it.
Woo! All right, let's talk about it. So what do I do? Obviously, lots of big fancy words, and all of them mean energy healing, energy medicine, vibrational medicine. All of these things are of the same theme, the same thread. We talk about consciousness, and we see all these things happening in the world that seem chaotic and tumultuous.
Yeah.
And it's representative of where we are in our individual journeys too. It's all about this process of evolution, and when things fall apart, new things come together. So what I do is I help you find your way in that. I help you identify the things you want in your life and bring them in, whether that's physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of these things, and that creates a ripple, right? You know, one person can do it, but if we can do it together, we do it all.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah.
What's TEAM stand for? Together, everybody achieves more.
Ooh, I like more.
I like it. Somebody just called in. Let's see what they've got to say. This is Rockers for Wildlife Radio. Who do I have?
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Davy Davenport. How are you?
Hey, this is we had to switch schedules around. Davy is amazing beyond words. What are you up to, Mama?
Oh my God, flattery will get you everywhere. Right now I'm actually inside of my office, my Keller Williams office in Hollywood Hills, and making some magic happen for some families so that I can take some of my proceeds and make some magic happen for families for the holiday season.
Ooh, I like magic, and we're going to talk about that because when we get together about feeding some homeless people. We've been discussing the possibilities, and I'm going to swing back around. Keep me on if you can. I want to swing in and out. Can you do that? Can you fit that into your schedule?
Absolutely. I'm super excited about it, and I want to encourage anyone that's tuning in right now. We have the holiday season's coming up, and Thanksgiving is next week. We have Christmas coming up. There's so many people that won't have food for the holiday season. I do a program that's called Give Some Leftover Love. It's not anything that you have to sign up for. It's just something that you do within yourself. So what that means is when you went to go pay for your groceries and bought your turkey dinner and everything, you had a lot of love in your mind when you went to purchase those. Give Some Leftover Love just means go to the dollar store or whatever and buy some containers so it looks nice and neat, and package up some dinners and take it to the street. So give that leftover love back to some people. Don't slop it together. Make it look nice, like you put together some great dinners. I traditionally try to do at least 25, 30 dinners at minimum, and my friends give food from their house. I take things from mine. I put cake and everything in, and I give them that love that I have. They need to. And when I pass the food along, I also let them know, guess what? I love you. Stay strong. Let's be positive. Today is a brand new day. You can do it. And that's what Give Some Leftover Love is.
Boy, I'm looking for some love in myself. Good Lord. You just made me hungry. I might have to get some of those containers and just feed myself. But I want to share something with everybody. So everybody always goes out to dinner at some point. Now, I'm going to share this with everybody. One of the things I do, because I hate throwing stuff away, so I get a to-go box. I find somebody that is on the street, and I make a concerted effort to take food to somebody. And so I just noticed my daughter's carrying the same torch. She's doing the same thing. I saw her on her own posting something on Facebook of a gentleman that was in a bad way on the street, and she was dropping off food to him. And so kudos to my baby girl. And David, stay online. We are swinging back to you, Mama. Oh, are you there? Or did I lose you? Oh, hang on a second. I think we lost her. Are you there?
I'm back, guys.
Oh, man, I lost you, but I'll tell you what. We're going to keep you on standby. We're going to swing back over to Jennifer. We're going to talk about essential oils. I will be back to you, Davi.
All righty, I'll be here.
All right, bye-bye. All righty, so support lifelong wellness. Bring us back home.
Ooh, awesome. Lifelong wellness. I think wellness is a state of mind, right? I don't think it's a place that you arrive at. I think it's somewhere that you envision yourself. And once you see yourself there, it brings it to you in your life. So we're all looking for tools. We all want something to give us that competitive edge. How do we get there? How do we change this life? Essential oils are one of the ways I do that. So obviously I'm affiliated with Young Living Essential Oils. It's a world leader in therapeutic grade essential oils. We have a really special process that maintains the integrity, right? We're all, this theme of the show a little bit seems to be integrity in life. And this is a company that maintains that value, that has integrity for the way it's sustained, the way it impacts the communities. Is it fair trade? Is it all these things? So obviously that's in alignment kind of with my vision of
love
and life.
What else you do?
So I do a lot of energy work. That's what the polarity and cranial sacral therapy is.
Yeah.
So I help people change their lives in a lot of really cool ways. So if you like quantum physics, modern science, I'm your girl. That's really the foundation of this work. It's old medicine that we now prove true, I guess you would call it. So when we have issues or symptomology in our life, there's an energetic pattern that relates to that. And it's through all the dimensions of self. The thoughts, it's the emotions, it's the physical body, it's the spirit, and I help you access those things that hold you back, and we transform them into something new and empower your life.
Cool. I might need a tune-up. I've had some transitional things. I need the hood lifted on this Lamborghini and a couple adjustments on the carburetor.
Well, good thing I brought my biosonic tuning fork. We'll tune you right up.
I need a tuning. Oh, yeah. So anything else you got going on? What are you doing for the holidays?
Oh, the holidays. I don't know. I'm not there yet. Possibly traveling for the holidays.
Gotcha.
We'll see. I have a lot of projects coming up. I'm doing Melonhead's organization, 501c nonprofit company supporting children with cancer and their families, providing financial assistance, access to naturopathic services. They pay for my work. They pay for acupuncture, cranial, polarity, essential oils, anything, you name it. They're doing it, chiropractic care. It's really empowering children to fight the fight. Right?
Wow,
And their family. Right? And so they're providing, this time of year, we're really looking for donations, melonhead.org, cash, furniture. We have one of the families we're sponsoring is a single mother. She has a 2-year-old with brain cancer and an autistic child as well, living in an apartment with no furniture. They're living on the floor as they fight the fight of their life. So it's things like that that I really like to get behind and make a difference. So that's one of my projects right now.
Okay, great. So Rockers for Wildlife is going to donate. I'm going to go down and where do they live?
They live in Arizona, actually.
What you talking about, Willis?
What you talk about, Willis?
Okay, so we need to find somewhere local. I'll start at the end of the show. Give me that information, and I'm going to help get some furniture in
That's
there.
awesome. Well, then you'll love my next project,
Thank
and
you,
I love
Paul.
you. That is amazing.
This
I'm
is just
feeling
how we roll, baby.
Feeling a little overwhelmed in here.
Yeah.
So my other project, I'm organizing a retreat, silverhorseretreat.org, nonprofit supporting horse rescue.
What's that address again?
And that is silverhorse.org, and you can find them online. They're in Ranchita. It's a beautiful woman, Sarah Fancy, rescues horses from the Pemron industry, race industry, and teaches them how to be medicine. So these are shamanic horses that kind of take you through the layers of your life and your family and all kinds of good medicine.
I love
You
shamanic.
can find that January 14th through the 16th.
There's my
hang out with me.
My PR's walking in. Flag
Woo!
her in. Flag
She
her
ran
in.
away from us.
Oh, my Lord. You know what? I'm buying her a watch for Christmas. The show starts at 12. No, I cut her a lot of slack. I give her slack all the time because she's out chasing stuff down. Say hi, Diana. Hi. Hey, hey. There she is. Lean into the camera and say hi. Hey. Oh man, I'm so happy to hear you doing some of that because I can get involved with some of that too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there is no reason that house needs to be empty, and that means my listeners, they're in Arizona. If you know anybody in Arizona, we need to help this family. Okay, it's just got to happen. It just got to pay it forward. And stop our busy lives and help others. It's about that in life. We've lost that meaning. And it's just like we were talking with our guests in Standing Rock, that, you know what it is? It's about love and caring and paying it forward and all these wonderful things that are critical to our existence. Nobody wants to be unhappy. Nobody wants to be sad. It's time to elevate. It is. It's just time to elevate. You know what? Open a door for somebody. Smile at somebody. I'll tell you what. You really want to change somebody's day. Give them a genuine smile.
You know what my favorite thing that Jennifer does? She says, I appreciate you.
That's
she
a
does
good one.
Clerks at the grocery stores, anybody. She always says that, I appreciate you.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
good. Appreciation. Every human being needs to feel appreciated, loved, cared about. And you know what? We got to pass some more of that around. We got a lot of it in here, though. I can tell you that. Whew, man.
You got to start with yourself. You can't love
dripping.
somebody until you love yourself.
You got that right, Mama. You know what? We're swinging this back around to Standing Rock. Hey, say hi to your mama.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, how are you? Good to hear your voice.
Yours too.
Paul's rubbing off
How's
on
the weather?
on him, I think. I said Paul's rubbing off on it.
It's getting cold down to 1 digit starting tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Exciting.
So you've got a tank top and shorts on, you said?
Absolutely. almost making it. Yeah. Until tomorrow, we'll put shorts on.
Oh, my Lord. Is it going to get bitter cold? What can we do to help those people? Tell us where to go. What can people do?
Well, one of the ways we're raising money to winterize, you know, there are people here still sleeping in Southern California.
You're breaking up a little, Lori. You're breaking up just a tad.
Tomorrow morning,
we're going to have single digits weather. And so we're raising money with in partnership with Thrive Market, and people can help with winterization at thriveaction.org.
That's thriveaction.org, everybody.
Yeah, and we have some people here with us who are working at camp every day to feed the thousands of people. In fact, they showed up this morning full of baled hay in their hair because they were working on site to help winterize right before coming to here so we could be on the.
I'm loving it. So let's talk to somebody. You got Francis there?
Well, Francis is here. Yep. Hi.
Hi, Francis. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
This is Francis Fisher, everybody. So what's going on at Standing Rock? What are you up there doing?
Oh, well, I hit the ground running. The first day I participated in an action where...
Hang on a second. You're breaking up. Are you all on a speakerphone?
Yeah.
Okay, pull off the speakerphone. Just hold that phone up to you. There you go.
We went to the Bismarck Capitol and prayed and walked in prayer down to the federal building, and then we were stopped by militarized police for really no reason, because we have a constitutional right, of course, to speak out and peacefully protest, and nothing dangerous happened or anything, but they were in their intimidating stance, and that was my first day.
Total buttheads.
The second day, I helped John Quigley, who is known for doing these amazing aerial drone shots of social justice issues, and we did a medicine circle with Water is Life on the bottom side and Protect on the top, all with human bodies. So from the sky, you can see that, and it's a beautiful thing. We're going to release it later today, but we were there all day.
Nice.
There were 1,000 people there, led by the youth, the same ones who ran that distance from 1,800 miles from Standing Rock to D.C., and they brought 1,000 people with them for this beautiful, beautiful ceremony. And what are we doing today? I met with the chairman today and all of his people, and we are organizing, having more people to amplify our message, because winter is coming. As Lori said, so many people are living in summer tents, and they need firewood, they need blankets, they need sub-zero sleeping bags, and so it's a busy day at camp today. with people trying to stay warm.
Absolutely. Well, our prayers are always with you. Is there, did Lori share where, is that the same portal, might you say, for donations and whatnot, or is there another place?
Yes, donations here. No, we want all the money to go here to thriveaction.org.
Thriveaction.org, everybody. Let's get together. You know what? Here's all I'm going to say to everybody. It doesn't take $20 or $30. If we took 50,000 people that put 50 cents up, that put $1, skip a latte, think about somebody else and what they're going through right now, and skip that Starbucks run, and then get on.
Correct. I mean, Josh Fox, who has done his third documentary in his series about fracking and the effects of climate change, his newest one is called How to Let Go of the World and Love the Things Climate Can't Change. He usually has a big Thanksgiving Day dinner at his house. He is encouraging everybody who was going to come there to come to Standing Rock and give of ourselves to make Standing Rock secure and warm and keep people from freezing, because the wind chill factor here is going to be way in the negative numbers starting tomorrow. And we need to help them, and you're right. Who needs a latte? Who needs to go out to lunch? Send $27. Look at what Bernie's campaign did.
Exactly.
$27 got him so much further than anybody could even imagine. And if everybody gave $27 to thriveaction.org, that would be so meaningful.
Absolutely. And if you can't afford $27, something is better than nothing. And if you're handing out 50 cents or $1 or your ashtray change to people standing on the curb as you pull off of a off-ramp, you can certainly pay it forward to people that are actually out doing something with their lives and protecting the sacred land that they live on. And I want to.
The other thing is, it's about participation. Even if you give $5, it's about the energy of participation, and that's what I'm seeing at Standing Rock. The love that is here, even though people are cold, we all can always warm ourselves with hugs with each other, and there is a spirit that is so strong here of love and compassion and sweetness. There's so much sweetness here. So be part of the sweetness. Give a little.
We love sweet, and I want everybody to reach into their pockets. It's the giving season, so this is a perfect time for you to dig in your pocket and gift somebody that's freezing as of tomorrow some warm clothes. And I want to share with everybody that doesn't understand what Standing Rock is. As water protectors dig in for the winter near construction of the Dakota Access Pipeline, this is the key right here of some of the things that we've got to, and it's just destroying so many things in the path, all for greed, all for oil, all for just the sake of the government, not the sake of the land and who lives on it. And I'm just so disturbed with the factor that this is actually a fight. That it's just, I can't believe what you all are going through up there. And we are trying to align. I've got another entity in my group to try to come up there. I'm going to film. And so I want to come up there and do a film on Standing Rock. But one of the things I want to do is, instead of highlighting all the pain, agony, and torment, I'd like to reel it back a little bit and talk about real life and film some of the elders and their families and really get to know the people. Because how do you take a stand against something if you're not in line with what they're going through and what their lives are being tattered and torn over this? And so I'm really anxious to get up there. We'll be talking more about that. Let me swing back around. I'm going to drop y'all out for a second. And Davi, are you there?
Oh, my God. I'm so excited about everything that I'm hearing. Congratulations to the ladies and all the wonderful work. I actually want to go ahead and put on my website, which is davenportlive.com, D-A-V-I, davenportlive.com. I want to put their information on there about Standing Rock and also about driveaction.org. It's all about us supporting organizations and helping one another. my entire program, Bobby Davenport Live, right now is on Time Warner Channel 36, and then broadcast all over. We're transitioning to KTLA. But it's all about love, and all that I've heard on this entire show, which I'm just over here with goosebumps, is about love, And I also like what you said so much, Paul, when you said you want to go to Standing Rock and not just show the pain, but you want to show the love and the support that it's taking to elevate this. If we all, I know for a fact that if we all love one another, spread love, not just spreading love with people that you directly come in contact with, but spreading love with people just in a kind of a cosmic, universal way, like spreading your hand out like, Superman, Superwoman, and saying, hey, I'm sending love to Chicago. I'm sending love to New York. I'm sending love to Standing Rock. If we do that, just like we do, my son doesn't live in the same city with me, and I send him love every single day, and he feels it. We have the ability to do that. We've lost that mindset, but we've got to take it back because we see the election should not make us bitter. Guys, it is what it is. Elections are never perfect. What the election should do across the board, people are bitter for one person didn't win or the other didn't. At the end of the day, okay, now that's over. We've got to take this and spread love and do positive things, send positive energy. There are people that are living on the street. There are veterans that I interact with on a regular basis that are homeless, that don't want to be, but they can't afford to live in their own homes or apartments. These are the things that we have to concern ourselves with. There's no way that other countries don't have homelessness, don't have poverty. They have health care. They have all these different free things that are in place, and we don't. And we're supposed to be the number one. We've got to reach inside of ourselves now, guys, and listening to the ladies, listening to what Jennifer said, listening to what the other amazing women that I just heard, what you're all about, Paul. We're all about the same thing, and we want to spread that into the universe, spread it into the world, because guess what? This is not the end, it's the beginning, and it's the beginning of universal love. That's what it's about. No more, no less. Bobby Davenport Live is about love. What I just heard from driveaction.org, all about love. What I know about Paul, all about love. I mean, that's all that we all are about. And guess what? We literally can spread that out, spread our wings, extend our arms, spread that love, and people will go, wait a minute, what's going on? I'm feeling like I want to do something about love. A smile on your face. If you can't even give $5, guys, give $1. If it's 1 million people giving $1, you have $1 million. It's just that simple. 1 million people giving 50 cents, you have $500,000. It is what it is. Whatever you have. DriveAction.org. I love you guys already. I love what you're doing. I'm down for the whole Standing Rock. Whatever I can do to help. Let's make a change together. Together, we can make a difference.
Together, and team stands for, and I said it earlier, together everybody achieves more. Let's rock this thing. Let's make this happen. Let's get out there. And if anything, just let's support who's out there on the front line taking an absolute beating by our government and military. And this is just unheard of. I'm going to swing back to you, Davi.
Okay, guys, I'm going to get ready to exit, guys. I'm going to get back to some work. I love you guys.
Love you too,
and I'll talk to you soon. Call me later, Paul, okay?
I'll see you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
All right. Hey, Standing Rock team out there, I will be back to you, I promise. Here I come. Now, let's go back to Gunner. What's going on in life, brother? What's going on outside of Standing Rock? What's
outside?
What do you what I know you love music. I know you love to write. What else do you do?
Well, I have a beautiful family. Keeps me busy. Work. I still work full time. With music, that's just meant something recently that I really took the plunge into.
Yeah.
One thing that really stuck with me, that kind of made me take the plunge and really start focusing on it was somebody who I spoke with, and they were doing something that they didn't really love, but it was paying the bills for 20 years. And I was talking to them about, I might really want to do this. It's something I'm passionate about, something I love. And I had other opportunities. I could have took a job that paid me, very well, but I didn't see myself going down that path.
So how's Subway working out? I'm just playing. I had to get some laughs going here.
that would have been. I would have took that. It gives me the flexibility to working for the communications job, which is something I've been kind of fit me better than this other place.
Communications is in what type of communications?
Travel communications. We're in charge of the tribal Channel 93. It's called.
Cool.
So we're in charge of that, and then we're just we work alongside with our radio station, Koya radio station.
Nice.
And we're just the tribal communications, the media outlet for the tribe. So we're doing the best we can to evolve that into something bigger.
Nice.
To be more efficient.
I
get
love
the words out. But yeah, so a guy told me he's been doing something he loved for 20 years. He didn't love, and for the past 2 years he was doing something that he loved and was really passionate about. And he runs a successful weight, a gym. And then so that gave me the motivation to, if I do this, what I love for, it's been only a few months and so many doors already open.
It's amazing.
It
You
is
get around
really
the right
amazing.
people.
It's all energy.
Love.
Is what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, passion.
Yeah. Yes,
oh yeah,
definitely.
yummy. Tanner, I know you're looking lonely over there, brother. I got to feed you into the mix. So what's going on in your world?
In my world, well, I work with All It Takes, which my mom, Lori, who's up in Standing Rock, she runs that organization, and we basically a long time ago, but really even more now more than ever, we see the importance of teaching young people empathy. And so we raise money and we bring kids to camps and we do school programs, and we teach them tools to be able to see other people through a compassionate lens and to really realize how much more alike we all are than we are different.
Mm-hmm.
And so I work with them, and I've been involved up in Standing Rock, and that's what I've been up to.
Bam.
Yeah.
Loving it. That's nice. So you live local, right?
I do. I live back at home right now.
Nice. That's
where
good.
I grew up.
It's a good space.
Yeah,
Where'd you grow up at?
Simi Valley.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
That's all good. Did I see you get ready to say something, Gunner?
Yeah, that's how the first time we met was at the camp, and it was unbelievable.
Really?
I mean, I've worked for a mentoring program in the past for like 6 years, and it was really similar, but it was just amazing how their approach to it. I mean, we were up in a mile up into the Santa Monica Mountains. Waking up to that view was amazing in itself, but the kids and to see their growth during that camp. And I mean, some of them were really reserved, and just how they came out of that, built that safe environment. It was amazing. I mean, I applaud them definitely for what they do with them.
It's an amazing program. I did it for my first time when I was in 7th grade. My mom's been doing this stuff forever, and I did it in 7th grade, and it totally shifted my perspective on other people. So it's definitely
absolutely. Well, I was so inspired when I met your mom and Shay at the Global Green Awards, and that speech and just the. Oh, man, talk about inspiring.
I have a pretty badass family.
Oh, yeah, you do. You do have a badass family. I have to second that. I love your mom. And I love Doug. I don't know Shay enough to love her, but if she's got you all's blood in it, she's already part of the family. Definitely.
She's a powerhouse.
I love you guys. You're always welcome here at Rockers Wildlife Home, baby. Oh, yeah. If you need a place to sleep, I got your monogrammed Rockers for Wildlife sleeping bag next to mine. Definitely. And it's extra fluffy. Definitely. Kelly, what's going on in your world, Mama? What you got going for the holidays?
For the holidays, I haven't really thought that far ahead either. My main concern right now is the family from the Melonhead organization, the ones that don't have furniture or anything at all. And what really got to me was when I heard their story, and the main thing that the mother wishes for is just for a dining, just a table to be able to have the Thanksgiving dinner that they got donated. She would be happy.
That's coming.
Happy with that.
You can just tell her a table's coming. Yeah. So we'll buy. In fact, if that's her one key thing, after we finish the show, I'd like to call her. And let her know that she's going to have a table and chairs.
That would be amazing.
That's a done deal.
That
is a done deal. So we will make that happen. We are about. Here's the thing: we're about making it happen around here.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Awesome. All right, Jen. I'm bringing it back to you, Mama.
All right,
I can
ready
just
for you.
smell those oils boiling in your pocket over there. So what is shaking in your world? Let's look at the next year. What do you got? What's going on?
Oh, the next year. My goal is to change the world in the next year for sure.
Loving
you
where
know,
you're at.
I'm feeling really inspired as I sit here and I think about all these individuals coming together to create something new. And I love watching people's dreams come true. I love being there at the final straw, that last 100-mile dash, and seeing them through and making it happen. So I'm making it happen in my own life this year, definitely expanding my teaching, my work, really looking to be more involved in a philanthropic way. I really want to show up bigger in the world. I think that there is really power in what I do and being able to relate to each other in new ways. We talk about integrity and solidarity and energy and consciousness, and I'm at the ground level. I help the individual find that. We can talk about it as a whole, but you have to find it as a piece first.
Absolutely.
And that creates the whole. So that's my end, is really helping people be the best person they can.
Right.
Yeah?
I love it.
Yeah.
Count me in on that one, definitely. You know what? Let's we're gonna swing some more music in here. You know, we're about rocking around here. So, can't do it like you, baby. I can't do it like you do. Let me get that clear. And this is Gunner again. Here we go.
Featuring Rolly Raps, who's, you know, my bro who's been out here the last couple times with me. He's been a big part of that motivation factor, you know, that
Nice.
we've been working hard at it together.
I love
recently.
it.
So
Here we
check
go.
it out.
Can't
Hope you
do
guys
it
like
like you do. Here we go. Bam!
Something I never knew before, it never mattered before. 'Cause all I ever knew was your love, something that truly
You need a picture of you listening to your music on the radio.
I know, right?
anything. You've been with me since day one. You've been with me since day one. Now look how far we've come to a point we gave up. Now it's up to us to save us. Now we've been here before, girl. A lot of fish in the sea, a lot more, girl. Best believe I don't think about them anymore. I don't think about them anymore. Something I never knew before, it never mattered before. 'Cause all I ever knew was your love, something that truly can't ignore. It matters to me more, and it's true. They can't do it like you do. They can't do it like you do. Let them hate, they know it's true. They can't do it like you do. They can't do it like you do.
Yeah, all I ever knew was how to love you. Only girl I've ever gave my trust to. I don't think I ever get enough. But if love's true, that's a feeling chillin' with just us two. I need to take a drive, we should both go. Or we could walk outside and take a slow-mo. Yo, I just wanna vibe with you, ride with you. If you ever need me, I'll be sitting by your side with you. Nights with you, baby, feel so dead on. Speak to me, I'm your mic in my headphones. I make you feel right when you're dead wrong. I've got the shoulder, you can always put your head on. Heading home with you, got me feeling like a millionaire. Chicken noodle soup to my soul, baby, when you're there. Oh, and the other fish, yo, they can't compare. I'll keep it clear so you're aware this is rare good shit.
Something I never knew before, it never mattered before. 'Cause all I ever knew was your love, something that truly can't ignore. It matters to me more, and it's true. They can't do it like you do. They can't do it like you do. Let them hate, they know it's true. They can't do it like you do. They can't do it like you do.
Ah, that's good. Can't do it like you do.
They can't do it like you do. Paul.
That was juicy. That's right. I've been trying to tell him for a long time. You know what, though? We're bringing it back to Standing Rock. How you all doing out there? You freezing yet?
Oh no, we're toasty right now, but we're worried about our brothers and sisters out there at camp. You know.
Oh my gosh! It just
And we've got Kay and Eric here who they've got hay bale in their hair and they've just been trying to winterize their spots. So
I'd love for them to.
Kay for
well, we've got about 7 minutes. So we are going to share that for Standing Rock, and then we're going to tail this thing out because you know what? You don't remember the first song of a concert. You don't remember the middle song, but you remember that encore, and the encore is Standing Rock, baby. Who's next in your group there that wants to talk about what atrocities are going on?
Hi, my name is Kay, and I'm here from Philadelphia.
Hi, Kay. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you?
I'm awesome and getting better by the second. It's good. It's good. I'm really elevated talking to you all and about some of the things we can do together.
Well, thank you. Yeah. I've been here for almost 3 months, and I came out, just kind of feeling the call, but not sure what to expect, and now I'm living here. So it's just been the most amazing experience. And I've spent a lot of time working with the food donations and in the kitchen, and the amount of donations we've received from people is incredible, and it's overwhelming. And we had Thrive Market show up with 12,000 pounds of food and a gigantic truck, and everyone just jumped in and helped to unload everything. And they've been really, really amazing. So I'm so grateful that they're doing this for the camp. And what happens is that our needs really do change daily. There's a lot of kind of big ticket items we need for structures and for keeping everybody warm and safe in the winter, but in a moment, we might need to go buy a part that's missing to complete that project or whatever it is. So to have people that can donate money and for it to go through Thrive, we know it's going to be utilized in the camp for everything that's really important and needed right away. But it's really so helpful to have funds as well as people bringing donations.
Absolutely. For anybody that's not familiar with Standing Rock, let me tell you something. Over 300 police officers in riot gear, 8 ATVs, 5 armored vehicles, 2 helicopters, and numerous military-grade Humvees have shown up, and it's beyond anything I've ever seen on American soil in my life. This is hard to believe that this is actually America. And this Standing Rock Reservation, that treaty was in 1851 and was violently cleared. And so it's something where we've got to stand together. I don't care if you're associated to this or not, we have to stand together for our civil rights. For one, these are peaceful protests. These aren't people out there beating up people. Some people have done some stupid things, but that's a very small amount to the good people that are out there taking a stand. And so, to have pepper spray.
Hey, Paul, I'm just going to jump in there.
Yes.
For a quick second, when you said if you're associated with this thing or not, we're all associated because we all drink water, and this is everyone's water. 18 million people's water downstream from Standing Rock are going to be affected. The reservation itself has 1 hour's notice if these guys have their pipeline leak, and all pipelines leak. This company has had 3,000 leaks this year alone, and that's been covered up by them. They have not come forward with that information. And if anybody doubts how many leaks there have been on pipelines around America, just do a Google search of WikiLeaks and say oil pipeline leaks in this century. And in the first 16 years of this century, there have been thousands and thousands of pipeline leaks, so long a list that you can't actually cut and paste it in a comment on Facebook because it's too big. So just check it out. And those are the reported leaks. And we all know that there's so many more unreported leaks. And this is a pipeline that's underground, and it's hard to know when it's leaking and where it's leaking. And it ends up in all of our waters, ends up in our bodies, ends up in all of our food. So
tragic.
We're all connected to this.
Well, a group of water protectors were dragged out of a ceremony in a sweat lodge erected in the path of the pipeline, wearing minimal clothing, thrown to the ground, and arrested. I'm looking at a picture right now. You would think that this was the LA riots going on, and I see a dream catcher, and it looks like a tribal leader standing there probably praying. I'm stunned. This is peaceful, and these guys look like they're getting ready to take on a full arsenal. I'm stunned. Who else do you have around there that we can talk to?
Hey, hi, everyone. They're kind of urging me to plug myself in here.
Who is this?
I'm Eric.
Hi, Eric.
Mashika Yaki. Hi. I hope you're doing well over there.
I am amazing. Why don't you take 2 minutes and bring the plane on in?
Okay.
No pressure.
I'm happy to be here, and thank you guys for having me on here. Like I said, I'm a Mexica Yaqui. I come from Mexico to represent the condor in this cause. And I came here to kind of plug myself in, possibly for a week, and now it's been a little bit over 2 months, and I'm in the belly of the beast in this huge cause, and it's an honor to be a part of it. Now, what I do is that I'm a volunteer coordinator as well as a ground operations coordinator, so I oversee the day-to-day, so everybody knows my face in the camp at this point.
Right.
And I feel like everyone's my family here, because we are.
Absolutely.
Just like Ernesto was saying earlier, that we are all family and we are all associated here. What I like to say is that all our blood runs red, whether you're white, black, any type of nationality. We all come from indigenous roots, and there's many people from all over the world, including myself from Mexico, to represent this one cause. So it goes beyond the waters here. It represents the waters everywhere, and the indigenous of everywhere.
Absolutely.
So it's such a historic moment in our generation, needs to be taken note of, and we need to be on the right side of it.
Absolutely.
And that's why I urge people to get as involved as they possibly can, in whatever means that they can, whether it be by spreading the message or contributing donations or just being here. Your very presence would be of much value to us, and you would be part of our family here at Standing Rock.
Woo-hoo. That's awesome. Thank you, Eric. Our prayers are with you, and we are making our station the voice for Standing Rock. And so we are going to continue programming for Standing Rock. That way it never dies. The voice will be heard. We are the voice for the voiceless, and I can tell you, we're taking a stand. That's the bottom line on it. Yes. Everybody there at Standing Rock, thank you for taking the time to come on today. I certainly appreciate you. Love everybody. I'm going to work to try to get up there as soon as possible. I've already got the film laid out of how I want to do it, so I've already been working it. I do want to play Obama, Please Say No. This is Doug, and I'm having to just kind of find a spot, so this is kind of funny. Here you go.
Obama, please say no. Obama, please say no. Obama, please say no to the Dakota Access Pipeline now. You know we love our water so. Obama, please say no.
Woo! That's cute. I love that. I'm glad I popped in on the harmonica part. I got to cut y'all loose. We got to shut this baby down. But next week, we are going to be back with Standing Rock. I'll be with Doug and Lori. We're going to find something and somebody, and we're going to just dig our heels in. You all be safe out there. Lori, Doug, love you all dearly. We're right here by your side, and anything you need, just holler. We're going to blast this out on social media today. Have an amazing, blessed day. We'll talk to you all soon. And
love y'all. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Life.
Take care. You got that right. See y'all later. Okay, say bye.
Bye, guys.
That's
Paul.
That's Gunner.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Jen.
Till next time.
Bye.
And where can they go to see you next time?
Ooh, you can go to my website, jennifersanders.vibrantsense.com, jennifersanders.net. I'm everywhere.
Boom. Tanner.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for
Kelly.
sharing.
Goodbye. Thanks for having us.
Diana.
Goodbye.
And this is Paul Paget. I'm signing off, and this is Wolfman Jack. No, that was just an old school thing. But that dates us, too. But everybody have a blessed, amazing day, and let's go do something right. And if you can't afford to put forth something to help protect our planet, don't accept plastic at the stores. Carry your own water bottle and do something right. Feed somebody. Do something. Anyway, you all have a good one. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, well, we are going to actually, you know what? I would say bye, but I'm going to say bye now. Boom.
You're listening to Rockers for Wildlife Radio with Paul Paget, only on LA Talk Radio.